You know what I find funny? That a lot of black folks say we have a community. A lot of politicians say the black community. But in all actuality, man, we don't have a community, man. Black folks do not have no resemblance of a community. Per Dr. Clark Anderson, a community needs culture, a community needs to be self-efficient, and also a community needs politics, group economics, history, heritage, and also a code of conduct. So before you have a community, you need to at least have all those elements before you consider yourself a community.
To save yourselves and survive, you got to go out and start rebuilding communities. You cannot get power and wealth unless you have communities. Everybody in America have communities except us. We do not have one single solitary black community in America. All we got are black neighborhoods. A black neighborhood is like a bucket with a hole in it. It won't hold anything. You can pour water in all you want to. A community, to be a community, must have three elements in it to have a community. You must have a wholly independent economic structure with people in there who are producing goods, services, and jobs and business opportunities for their own people. 2, you must have a code of conduct that teaches you how to support and buy from those people who you live with and look like you. And 3, you must have some governance or some organization that will speak for you in politics. We don't have any of that. Every organization we got speaks for everybody. You go out and look at the book, you'll find Asian organizations, Jewish organizations, Korean organizations, Chinese organizations, but you won't find any black organizations. You'll find the Urban League. What's that? We don't know who that is.
Good thing how Dr. Clark Anderson described culture, that he says a culture can empower its people or de-empower its people. But the main thing for culture is to build cohesion and trust. So I kind of know what black culture is. It's kind of disappearing now. And I know in 2024, a lot of black folks, we don't have cohesion. It's the males and the females fighting each other. It's the old ladies and the young ladies fighting each other. It's the old man and the young man fighting each other. It's the big and the fall, slim, thick, BBLs, scammers, this. So it's really no cohesion in the black group now. And also, you know good and well, no trust. All these scammers. It's like, when I think about it, can we be like Robin Hood? Robin Hood robbed from the rich and gave to the poor. What my folks do, we rob from us, which is poor, to buy something for another poor person. So you're robbing a person who's doing bad just because you can have something. That's not a good culture. That what we're doing right now, that's really not. So we already know community needs all those elements. Culture is one of them. So what do black people have now? We have neighborhoods. And the neighborhoods got so bad, you don't got neighbors no more, you just got hoods. But I came here to let you know, you don't have a neighborhood, guys. You have a zip code. A zip code. Now, what is a zip code? A zip code is a boundary in America. And if you ever read a book called The Color of Law, or any history of American history, laws was put in place to keep certain people in a certain location.
And if there's too many colored people around here, I definitely will get out.
One of the main reasons was because it was a white community.
And we understood that it was going to be all white, and we were very happy to buy a home here.
And since I said we had zip codes, what comes with zip codes? What comes with those laws? Now, zip codes tells you what school you'll go to, what politicians you elect for your local, state, and federal government. Also, zip codes to tell you what amenities or services you'll have in your hood. Since I said black people have zip codes, that means you could box and lock these people in a certain area. You could control them, man. You could control them with these zip codes, man. You could practice, this is what they do a lot. They take away all the services out the community. The buildings go down, the people go down, they remove the jobs out. They only bring like small mom and pop stores there, but these mom and pop stores are not black owned. So all the value go down. The next thing you know, a developer will come around and say, hey, let's mow down this projects and mow down this community and put some high rises since they in the city. Box and lot, that's your community.